Hello, welcome to Tamil Mom by Banu. I'm Banu. Today's vlog is a continuation of my previous Sunday's vlog, where I had mentioned I'm going to organize my bookshelf today and share it with you all. So now I've asked my son to collect all the stationery in and around the house and get it to one place. So many things keep lying around, and if I need a pencil or if my children need a color pencil, it's really difficult to find out. I think it's maybe in most of the houses. I usually don't let it go this far, but since there is no school, my organization process with stationery especially has gone haywire. So I'm going to track it now. This box, I think it's 6 years old. I had covered a cardboard box with my husband's cut up t-shirt. It's working fine. I'm going to use that. And this box, a Trio brand glass bottle box, which I had ordered online, I'm going to use that as well. I'm going to segregate all the painting items in one place. This is a pencil box given to my son by my husband's friend as a gift, and he's very fond of it. So I've organized all the paintbrushes in one place and painting supplies as a whole, a cloth to wipe the brushes as well in one box. Let me see how long they use it in that way. And I asked my son to sharpen all the pencils which are lying around, telling it's become too small. I'm going to tell them to use it till it becomes too very small. And this particular box contains all my pens which I use for my mandala art. I didn't know where were these all these days, because I had kept it in a very safe place and I happened to forget that very safe place. So I'm going to use this box for my mandala artwork. So I have got those pens, pencil, sharpener for myself, and that box is particularly for me. Here we have sketch pens, crayons, color pencils, all which are going to be used, which are not going to be used. And now he's sharpening all the color pencils and keeping it in one place. All the sketch pens which are of no use is going back to the dustbin. And here the sheets which my children had used one side and the other sides are left over. I'm going to use those blank sheets and recycle it for future use. So one way we are going to use it with is with labeling all the items and sticking on top of the boxes. Here it's 1:10. It started raining a bit. So my daughter also came and she's also helping. After finishing everything, she cleared up the space, and here is the way we have organized. On top goes the plastic bottles which were lying here and there in the hall below. So I've just kept it over there. Here all color pencils, sketch pens, markers and stuff like that. In this cup holds all the bookmarks they had made. In my afternoon to evening vlog I had included, they were busy making some bookmarks. So they have kept it ready to use, and I'll keep it handy for them. And these post-it notes, usually I find it very tough to keep it. So in this place I'm going to keep it safe and it's going to stay there. These are pencils and color pens, my daughter's favorite color pens. My son has already sharpened all the color pencils, and this is my particular box. If I need a scissor or pencil or eraser, I just literally have to beg my children. They hardly share it with me especially. So I'm going to have this one particularly for my sake. And this bucket is for small knickknacks here and there. If they don't find a place to put it, they're going to put it over here. And these are the recycled one side used blank sheets. I'm going to put it on this notepad for future use, for any problems to be worked out by my daughter, or to have it as a to-do list for me in future. And this is a pot holder actually, which was used in the garden. Now I'm going to use it to store blank books. And these particular blank notepads actually comes along with the plumbing items. My father-in-law gets all plumbing items in from one particular place, and they give this as a gift. It's like Ganga Kaveri pump, some storage pumps or something. So we have lots of these books. So I'm going to use it particularly for all my daughters and sons workouts, maths workout or rough works. And over here in this trio box, I've kept all the small decorative items like thermocol balls, toothpicks, small cut up color sheets, and little bits of knickknacks here and there. And these are all my mandala art book, my drawing book, and One draft book is there. I don't know what to do with this. It's empty. So these are all empty books as it is. So clay and paint supplies have been named and ready in this box. As long as this box works, let it work. Otherwise, I'm going to change it. All the board games, I've kept it in one place. They were lying here and there, and my children were always telling it's boring. So nowadays they're using it. Skipping rope next to it. And this is one first aid box which my daughter had done for a school project. In this, I've segregated blocks. And along with this, there's a Hawkins cooker box. In that also, I have put a few blocks which they use it as a set, especially my son. So these two boxes contain different types of blocks. I've named it and kept. And this is my son's rack. He's got all his activity books, school books, all number cards, flashcards, Hindi books, activity books, story books, everything. And this is my daughter's. She particularly labeled it this way. Usually in libraries you get it this way, so she wanted to label it in that particular way, and she's kept it the way she wants. So it's her place where she has all activity books and story books. And usually in her school, if there's a meeting, they conduct or they display this scholastic library, sort of a book sale, sort of a show, an exhibition sort of show. And every time we purchase one book, she doesn't leave us without that. So that's the books we have collected so far from her school. And these magazines are and were my favorite magazines. Unfortunately, they've stopped publishing it. It's called Good Housekeeping, one of the best homemaking series book, I would say. Lovely books. They even till date, rather than checking the net, I go through these books for my tips and ideas for homemaking. These are Reader's Digest and Prevention. And also I've collected a lot of recipe books from Hawkins Cookware. And these books are pretty much from the online sales on roadside vendors or from the sales from the library. Wherever we find new books or good books, we tend to buy. And my daughter has labeled or named it in the same way like the library. So after finishing all this work, it was still drizzling. We did not go anywhere out since it was drizzling, and we settled with a horror movie. My daughter and son have switched off the lights for the effect, and here I am preparing rice for night dinner. Sambar is a bit left over, so I'm going to prepare rice. Here I had forgotten to grind idli batter on Saturday, so I am preparing idli batter in the mixer today. I've already shared a vlog on how to prepare idli batter in a mixer along with the proper measurements. So once after grinding, I'm going to add salt, mix it and keep it in its place ready. So it's just 7 o'clock. It's going to be 7 o'clock, and in 10 minutes we can finish everything. It's very easy to grind it in the mixer as long as you know the correct measurements. I've added salt and I will mix it up. Vessels are here to wash. Once I finish the batter, I'll finish off the vessels. After mixing the batter with my hand, I'm going to transfer this into another bowl because the quantity is a little more than the normal ones, how much I prepare. So I don't want it to overflow in the morning once it's ready for idli. So I'm going to transfer it into a small bowl and close it and keep it in its place. So that it's ready for preparing idli in the morning. Usually if you grind the batter in a mixer, due to the heating consistency, heating power I should say, the batter tends to get to its normal level where you can go ahead and prepare idli the very next day in any weather for that matter. So once in a while, if I'm in a hurry or if I'm really lazy to prepare it in the grinder, I make use of the mixer. So after the rice is over, I'm straining that into the bowl in which we had prepared popcorn. I think it was burnt at the bottom, so I'm straight away straining the rice water in that. And here I have leftover sambar, as I told you, and the sambar recipe is included in the previous vlog. I finished all my work and I'm going to sit in the dark to lightly enjoy the horror movie. After the movie, after dinner, it's next day morning, 5 o'clock. I don't know whether you can see the time over there. As usual, normal work starts off. As you all know, I sweep the portico and clear all the dustbins, wash it and keep it. Since it was raining yesterday night, drizzling the whole night, so the dustbin is a bit wet. I'm keeping it outside and finishing off sprinkling water outside. There's no one in the road. It's just 5:10, I guess. I'm the only one person walking around. I'm just going to sprinkle all the water, and after it's a little dried up, I'll be drying my rangoli. So after finishing this, I'm going to get inside. While going inside, I'll take the dry fresh dustbin for the next day. Now the time you can see is 5:30. I'm straight away going to take water to wipe the floor, to swab the floor. I'll be adding a spoon of salt, normal salt, to the water in which I'll be wiping the floors. By the time the salt gets mixed up with the water, melts with the water, I will start sweeping and finishing off. Then it will be ready, the water will be ready to wipe the floors. This way, actually, people say if you add a little salt in the water in which you mop your house or wipe your house, the negative energy in the house will be washed away, it will be taken off, and it will be filled with positive energy. That's what I've heard. I don't know how much it's true, but I'm free of ants and house flies if I use salt in my mopping water. So I tend to use it at least thrice in a week. So I'm going to now wipe all the floors neatly, finish off my work as usual. You've seen in many vlogs, finished washing or cleaning the wash basin, and my dustbins are clear and fresh garbage bags have been put, and the one which has to be used for the next week, the dry one, I've kept it inside, since keeping it outside it's getting wet. The kanji is ready, and the batter which I prepared, grind, what do you say? Okay, the batter which I prepared yesterday night, it's to the exact consistency. I can prepare idli straight away. So I'm going to keep it in the same place till my breakfast time, and after this I'm going to switch off the lights and do my favorite and important activity in the morning, that's walking. It's 6 o'clock, so rain or shine, I usually don't miss out on my walking time unless and until it's raining or if I'm not in town. This is the time of the day I plan everything for the entire day ahead. My cooking, cleaning, organizing my vlogs, videos, to-do list, shopping, everything I plan and keep it in my head at this particular time, because my mind is clear and I am so happy to face the day. I clearly plan it and try to follow the routine. So this vlog will be continued in the next vlog as well. If you have liked this video, please do like, share and post your valuable comments in the comment box, and also do not forget to subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon next to it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye for now.